Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, November 29th, 2011. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 18. Gonna try and make this real quick. I am like really tired right now. It has been a long night, a long day. I had to go for training for this cell track phone they want us to use at work this morning. So right after leaving work, it was off to the center to get the training. Thank God I was able to leave a little early. It was very easy to pick up this cell phone they want us to use for info, so that helped. Then it was home, a trip to the store, blah da 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 da, whatever. So, onward. First thing I want to show you, we're not able to have a live Christmas tree because my daughter has a problem with pine. It causes her to itch really bad. So, and I so love the smell of a real Christmas tree. So, when I see a piece of tree branch from a tree laying on the ground, because all the stores are selling them now, I bring it home, I snip off the end, I put it in water. And I've done that ever since I was young. And I would say probably when I was like probably about 7, 8 years old, right after I learned how to crochet, I used to make just crocheted chains to decorate it with, and then I'd make little paper ornaments and stuff to hang on it. And still like to do that. Last year I actually bought myself a miniature Norfolk pine to decorate. So this year picked up a couple branches, stuck them in a glass with some water, and decorated it with what I used on my pine tree last year. And here's my tree. I think people will agree Charlie Brown's probably looked better. But I really, I don't care. I love the smell of it. It can be as odd as it wants to be. I like it. It has crocheted beaded garland on there that I made. It has these little beaded balls that I made. The only thing I didn't make is the star and these little like present things. Other than that, anything on there I made. So laugh all you want. That's my little Christmas tree, and it sits in my room. And it smells nice, and it just looks festive. So I like it. Speaking of Christmas, my daughter has recently gotten into crocheting again, and she spends a lot of time looking for amigurumi patterns for, just different strange creatures and stuff. And one of the things she found was a pattern for a kitty cat. And so she decided, after raiding my yarn stash, she was going to make one. And she actually made it for me for an early Christmas present. And here it is. And it's, the arms can be straightened out and posed because there's pipe cleaner in there. And it's actually a funky little kitty, but it's cute nevertheless. And that was from my daughter. She's doing really good. She did this actually all by herself, absolutely no help from her mother, so that's cool. But that's my kitty cat. That's my early Christmas present, so, thanks to her. Have a couple works in progress. I'll show you the one, the one and only thing I think that I did manage to accomplish to get done. My son, who does the editing for my videos, got a Kindle he had ordered last week, and he asked me to make a case for it. So I picked some yarn. There it is. Made the case for the Kindle. It's just like almost like a big envelope actually. And I just chose a blue variegated yarn, and I was looking for a larger button to use. Couldn't find one, so I chose to do one of the covered buttons. It's just a little purple alien, and my son happens to like the color purple, so little purple alien covered button and counted cross stitch. So that is the one thing I was able to accomplish. I do have some works in progress. I mentioned I have to get some two monsters done, so I did get a start on the one monster. I'm actually halfway through the body itself. I just have to finish the other half and then do the decreasing for the head area. But its name is actually Gort, but because it's being done in girl colors and it's for a female, we're calling her Gortina. And there's how far I got so far. So, got the legs done, got half the body done, other half of the body, head area, arms. Then all it is a matter of stuffing it, stitching things together. That one's done. Move on to the last one. So, hoping to get them done quick. I usually keep that at home to work on because I just, I don't want the needles to get pushed out of the stitches, and I'm not that great of a crocheter. I can just, oh, not a problem, pick it up and fix it. So I did manage to get started on the girls' Afghan for the Linus project. And I'm really liking the way the colors are looking. This is it. This is what I've got done. I just started it the other night at work, and it is being done in plum pudding, which is appropriate for this time of year. And it's almost creating like a diagonal striping pattern with the way the yarn is falling. But there's the beginning of that. I take this to work with me and work on it there, except for last night, because I wanted something that I could more or less carry in my pocket to take with me while I was waiting for this training session this morning. So since my daughter spent so much time online, she's found some patterns for these cute little monsters. And they're already small because they're done with worsted weight yarn, but it uses an F size hook. And I decided to use an even thinner yarn with an even smaller hook. And this is the first one I did. Now mind you, these poor little things still need faces. But I didn't have the time this morning because of the training session. So there's the beginning of one. All this one really needs is just to have a face on it. I did work it. It's almost like a mohair type yarn. So there's like the wrong side was really fuzzy and the other side was smooth. So I did turn it wrong side out just because I wanted that fuzziness out. So there's that one. It's kind of like a mauve, kind of mauvey pinkish color. I don't know what you would call it. Of course, there's no label on it because it was bought in a thrift store. And then I have this one, and I think this one's cute. All that's left on this one to do is the face as well. So this is a little monster. They actually don't have arms, but I think that lends to the cuteness. I got her hair on. Couple bows there, but she needs a face, so I will be putting faces on them, and we can take pictures and post those next week, because there's no way I'm going to get it done before he does this video because I'm exhausted. And then I started yet another one that's going to be just like this one, only it's going to be in a nice light pink color. So other than that, that's all. I did set aside my needlepoint / Bargello pillow for the time being so I can get the monster done. I can get the Afghan done for the little girl. I want to get those mailed out as early in December as possible. So it's just going to be a lot of get it done, get it done, get it done. But I like these because they're a nice little break in between if I've got a half an hour and I really don't feel like doing too much of anything, I can pull these out. So anyway, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. I know I'll probably stop this and say, oh yeah, that's right, but I guess if it's that important, I'll either, pop back in real quick or I'll just save it for next week. So anyway, can't remember if I even made it through the videos. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Everybody knows it's just a really busy time. So Can't remember if I watched every TTMT video from last week or not, but if not, then I think tomorrow morning I'm just going to come home from work, turn my computer on, sit down, and just watch all the videos from last week, from this week, from whatever. So look forward to seeing them. Just want to wish everybody a happy, crafty Tuesday, a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend. Stay safe when you're out there shopping. A lot of crazy people out there. Just listen to the news. They are nuts this time of year. But anyway, for me, it's good night. It's goodbye. For you, it could be good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be. Good day, and I hope it's a great one. Talk to you later. Goodbye.